The interpretation of dreams. Many different cultures have different interpretations of dreams. Some believe that they're alternate realities, while others say they're messages from gods or loved ones. And others believe they're simply psychological. The interpretation of dreams have changed throughout time, but they all have common qualities that are constant throughout the history of dreams. Sources show us that some cultures had unique interpretations on dreams. The first interpretation we'll talk about is alternate realities. The Chinese believed that when they slept, their soul would actually leave their body and would come onto the land of the dead. And they would see their loved ones and they would give them advice on what to do. And the Chinese built some shrines and they would go there and their dreams would be stronger and the advice would be better. Native Americans also believed that when they slept, they went on to a whole different world, different reality. And they believed that their loved ones would be plants or animals and they would be there to guide them. And now, although some interpreters believe that dreams were an alternate reality, other interpreters believe that they are messages. The Egyptians and Greeks were major cultures that believed in these messages. The Egyptians would build temples and they would go there and they would actually do dream incubation and they would sleep on dream beds, and when they woke up they would have interpreters right there for them to interpret the dreamer's dream. And now the Greeks had a lot of ideas on dreams. They built temples and statues of gods, and they would go there and sleep, and they would believe that their connection would be stronger, and that Greeks would not only give them advice, but they would give them cures and tell them what was wrong with them. And military leaders and politicians, they would have dream interpreters with them for whenever they had a dream and they needed advice. Now, Christians aren't as strongly as they are. They do believe that God speaks through them through dreams. And in Numbers 12:6, God says, "Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream." So Christians do believe that God sends them messages through dreams. Now, although some interpreters believe that dreams were messages, others believe that they stem from psychological origins. Freud was the first person to re-establish dream interpreting. During the 19th century, it had died down to where dreams just weren't important. And he brought back dream interpreting. He said that dreams were a link to the unconscious. But he also believed that they were delusions and illusions of a psychosis. That although they did link to the unconscious, he didn't think that they actually showed ailments or any of that. Now, Jung came on a little bit later, and he expanded on Freud's ideas, but he disagreed. He believed that dreams actually gave you a psychosis, and like there were symbols, and they would tell you if you're sick or ailing. They would give you, like, they would tell you what was wrong with you. And that he believed that they were a road to the unconscious. Now, he also said that it would help them overcome personal problems, fears, and anxieties, and it would just broaden the awareness of your unconscious, of what it's trying to tell you. Now, Pearls, she invented the Gestalt therapy, and she made the people, the dreamers, become the dream. Like if they dreamed of a glass house, she would have them become the glass house. And Whether it's psychological, message, or an alternate reality, all dream interpreters agree that dreams have some kind of meaning other than simply random thoughts. My references are Barb C., Theories of Dreams in Ancient Cultures, Ancient Theories About Dreams; Burke P., Varieties of Cultural History; Freud S., The Interpretation of Dreams; and Pick D. and Roper L., Dreams in History.